Hey guys, this is like a little recording for me just to like let you guys know that I know that this video may have like points where like we cut each other off. It's because I'm gonna say it's like later in the video, but I might as well get this out now. That the program I'm used for this thing, it's kind of like a free trial program, but it didn't really say that. So so it cuts me and Josh off every 5 minutes. So I try to limit that by ending the sentence. But apparently the way this program has it is that it cuts off part of our sentence, so sometimes it may not come out clear for us. So I mean, just try to like keep up with it, and if sometimes the sentence get cuts off, then kind of sorry, just the program I got. But I'm guarantee you that whatever me and Josh do next, it'll be a lot more better. It won't cut me and Josh off. So yeah, if you guys enjoy this, just enjoy it. Yeah. Hey bro, peoples, this is Sonic732, and today with this impressive video, I'm going to be doing a little something different. This time, not only myself, but my cousin Josh, you might remember, was the Saints Row 4 LP, Saints Row 3, One Piece Pirate Warriors 2, and some other stuff. Josh, say hello.
Hello, I am back.
And today we'll be giving our impressions on the Smash Brothers series in general, and I'm pretty sure right now we could both say that Smash Bros is one of our favorite gaming series of all time.
Yep.
Alright, so let's start out with the game that started off, Smash Bros for the 64. We have no memories for that, right?
Do you have any memories for that?
I vaguely remember playing the game like a long ass time ago, but other than that, I just bought it last year on the Wii Shop, so I played it there a little bit, and it's okay.
Yeah, for me, I guess my Melee experiences go with my Nintendo 64 experiences with the original, because when I first got Melee, I'll talk about that when we get to Melee,
Yeah.
but anyway, the summer camp that I had went to at the time, they had a Nintendo 64 with Super Smash Brothers. And like because like the camp was separated into groups, like the very young, the young, and then the I guess you could say older group. I was one of the favored ones from the young group, and the older group would take care of me for like some days, and they'd let me play on the Nintendo 64. I sucked
You suck.
really badly.
I'm not gonna lie, trust me. Smash 64, like when you play games like Melee and Brawl and then go back to 64, it's hard.
Yeah, especially because I was playing with the actual controller.
Oh.
It's not easy when you've been playing the GameCube controller for at least 2 to 3 years now.
Well, then again, I can't blame you. A lot of people do say the N64 is probably has like the worst controller that was ever made, and I honestly don't blame them.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable, really uncomfortable.
It really is, but I mean, you use it a little bit, you'll get used to it. But still, though, I even though you say you suck at 64, I honestly don't blame you.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
then again, it was the controls. The thing that was the problem for me. It's like I have been playing I've been playing Melee for so long. I'm so used to Melee, and like when I was like saw like the character rosters that they had, I was like, it's so
it was tiny,
small.
right? It
It's
was
so
tiny.
small. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Plus,
all the
also,
memories I have
what?
for 64.
What?
That's really it.
Oh, that's it.
Not
Yeah.
many memories. for
Same
it.
here. I mean, I did last year was like the first time I actually played it in like years. I remember it at a hospital I used to go to like a long time ago. They had N64. They had games like Mario 64, Donkey Kong 64, Banjo-Kazooie, and I think Smash was one of them. I remember playing a game something like similar to Smash, like at least like 12 years ago. But then again, my memory's fuzzy. But I mean, Smash 64, it's okay. It's not perfect, but it's the game that started off the series, so you know there's gonna be problems with it.
Well, yeah, it is the first in the series.
Yeah,
So
but okay,
that's to be
let's jump to the
expected.
one thing that both of us will have like a shit ton of stuff to talk about, Melee.
Melee.
Yep.
You have a story, so you might as well go first.
Okay, so my story with Melee dates back, yeesh, over 10 years ago. So it was just a normal day, normal night. I was playing my GameCube, and my dad comes home. He brings me a disc, and I thought the disc was for the GameCube, but when I popped it in the GameCube, it didn't work. So I put it in my computer because strangely the computer discs back then were smaller. That one was, and it was a movie for Melee. And as soon as I saw it, it caught my attention because at the time I was I was a humongous Mario fan. I played some Legend of Zelda. What?
There's a movie for Melee?
It wasn't. It was not really a movie. It was more just like some gameplay of it, like in a little disc.
Gameplay in like a documentary?
Not really a documentary. No, no. It's like okay, how could I explain it? Like you know, like the in the Melee intro they have like that movie, like the introduction, and they have like those clips of like in-game stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, it
okay.
was basically like a little like I'm gonna take a shot in the dark, like half hour worth of like gameplay and stuff.
Where the hell your dad get that?
I have honestly no idea. But yeah, so I saw it. I was like, "Ooh, this looks fun." Because at the time, I was a humongous Mario fan. I remember watching the Pokemon anime and seeing Pikachu in action. I vaguely remembered Legend of Zelda. So I was really excited. So next day, me and my dad go to Target. We buy the game. I pop it in, and it's just history from there.
Yeah, for me, I guess it was just our cousin that introduced it. I don't know if I went to his house and played it or if he came over and brought
Wait,
it.
Andrew, right?
Andrew, yeah. I don't remember I don't remember how I really got introduced to it, but all I remember is just hearing Andrew have it, you have it, and all I knew was I wanted it as well. Yeah, but that's generally how I got the game. But where we go from there,
It's history, right?
yeah, basically. We
But
continue to play the game. We would play it every time we meet up. And
yep.
I
And
guess
I'm
that's
not
just
gonna lie.
where the
Over
trio
10
came.
years after the game's release, Jesus Christ, that game holds up really well.
I guess Melee was the reason the trio was born, me, you, and Andrew.
Yep.
But that's really it for Melee.
For Melee, what about your mains? You gotta know about the mains of Melee.
Mains for Melee. I think I only had two at the time.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark, Roy and Link.
Yep,
Knew it.
it's pretty obvious. I mean, if Link, well, he's kind of my main now. I got to get back into him.
Yeah, Link to me, and oh, I mean, we'll talk about Link in the new when we get to Smash 4. But for now, yeah, for me in Melee, it was Pikachu, and just Pikachu.
Yeah, why Pikachu spit thunder all
Thunder,
the fucking time?
Thunder. That's all I
That's
could
the
just say.
only
Thunder.
reason.
I'm not gonna lie, Pikachu was the main reason how I beat all the events. I just thundered everyone, and I somehow beat it.
God damn it.
Yeah, as you could tell back then, I really did suck at
Yeah,
Melee.
but I'm not gonna criticize you too much. I mean, like when it came to Roy, all I did was spam the just B button attack, where if I hit you when it was fully charged, you were dead no matter
Yep,
what.
insta kill. And I'm sad that Roy hasn't appeared in any other Smash games.
He may.
I
Hopefully.
mean DLC, but as far as no, it's just Mewtwo.
Yeah, but I don't think it's just Mewtwo. But we'll get to that when
Yeah.
we get
And
to Smash.
speaking of which, let's talk about how to unlock Mewtwo. The one thing everyone remembers infamously.
20 hours of multiplayer.
Yep,
Or
unless you're lucky enough to have four controllers, then plug them all in, and it gets reduced by 4 times.
or what? And it was also or play 1,000 versus matches.
1,000.
I don't remember. Wait, let me look that up. I don't remember that.
But Jesus Christ, 1,000. But I remember the requirement for Mewtwo was absurd.
Yeah, it was 20 full hours of versus.
Yeah, but like I said, if you knew the trick to what's it called plugging four controllers, it reduces the time from 20 to 5 hours. Just leave your console on for 5 hours, get back, kill everyone, and you unlock Mewtwo, or we'll have to fight him.
See, luckily for me, as I said, going back to the camp, I had people to play with. You see, I when it came to the camp that I was at, they had a GameCube you can play, and they had it. The honestly, the only game that they had that was likable was Mario Kart Double Dash.
Ah, Double Dash.
That's really all they had that was likable.
So not even like a Mario Party?
No, they didn't even have Mario Party. I forgot what the other game was. See, no. The thing is, their collection of games was more for the Nintendo 64. It wasn't for the GameCube.
Oh, so they were more like retro rather than like the new,
Yeah,
right?
but then again, it is a summer camp. You're rarely inside most of the time anyway.
Yeah, that is true. But I mean,
But for the times that we
yeah.
were, they said you could bring your own GameCube games, and I immediately thought, I'm bringing Melee. That was my immediate thought. And like after a week of playing the game, the weekend came and I would plug in Melee, and all of a sudden Mewtwo was there. So it got easy for me.
Yeah,
It was-
Melee is really just one of those games where it's fun back then, but if you like replay it like years later, you still get the same exact enjoyment you get when you first play it.
Oh, hold on.
All right.
Whoa. All right, I'm good.
What happened? You fell.
Nah.
Alright, either way though,
oh, it was 700 versus matches.
So that's a lot though. Compared to what we gotta do now, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, what was I saying before? I forgot what I was saying, but all I know is that it's still a great game. It might be very fast, but still, you really do get a lot of enjoyment out of it.
I have a question for
What?
you when it came to Melee. Did you ever pull off the Master Hand glitch?
Wasn't that where you could actually play as the Master Hand?
Yeah,
Nope.
I recently pulled it off.
You did? Oh, how
Yeah.
was it?
Really difficult to control.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Even though we love Melee, I'm gonna be perfectly honest right here. It's a very broken game. Not
Well, I
like
mean, like
not like
it.
broken like in the bad way like nowadays, but it's pretty. Your thoughts?
Um, I mean, I wouldn't really say it was broken. Well, for the time, it felt fair, but I mean, like when it comes to the Master Hand glitch, it's a really difficult glitch to pull off.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like, what I mean by like broken, I mean like you could exploit a lot of things. Like there's a maneuver called like side dashing or something like that.
Side dasher.
Not side dasher, side dashing. It's like when you hold up, but also at the same time, like a split second when you hold up, you also hold down, press X, and I think hit A, and as a result, your character will slide all the way to like the right or left of the screen. It's a move like have you seen some like the Evo tournaments for Melee?
Not evil tournaments,
But yeah,
but I have
in
seen videos
Evo
of people
tournaments,
pulling that off.
that
Yeah.
maneuver is abused like the hell out of it. It's ridiculous how fast
Well,
some of the
it
matches
is
go.
useful for comboing and just constantly getting back on the move in the
Yeah, it's
combos.
useful, yeah, but still, like say you're a beginner at the game and you go up against a person who's mastered all the techniques of Melee, it's gonna be a really unfair match.
True. True.
That's why I kind of like how you say
Yeah, like
like
when you compare to
prefer.
my friends, you compare my friends to me and you, they suck. See, and they know they suck. Where they're at is either Brawl, Project M, or freaking the new one. But when they compare them to Melee, oh my God.
Yep. Well, I swear, Melee. I'm not gonna lie, I still love that game. I really do. Over 10 years later, it's still a perfect entry in the series.
Yep.
Now, next time to move on to the next game, which, like almost every series imaginable, has a fan base split on it. Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
You should start off first because this is how it went with the game itself.
No, well, I actually want to give a little like backstory on Brawl. Now, I remember back when Brawl was first like announced. Oh my gosh, that was actually one of the first times I experienced the hype train.
How did I find out about Brawl? Like, I don't even think I knew about it.
What's it called? You remember? I'm not sure you remember this, but remember that TV channel G4?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I remember what's it called? Like back then, my TV used to be my in the living room where my parents are. So, sometimes like around the time of E3, I remember my dad used to watch E3 like, because G4 used to have like a whole entire like 3 hours dedicated to E3. So,
Okay.
yeah, I remember my dad was watching it, and I remember they show off a trailer for Smash Bros. Brawl, and Josh, you don't know how amazed I was. It was amazing.
I think the first time I ever heard of Brawl was again from Andrew. Like I don't even think I knew about the game. All I knew about was that I had a Wii,
Yeah, like
and I think I
what?
still went back to Melee. Like I would still just play it because I don't think I knew about Brawl. I had no information about Brawl. I wasn't informed on Brawl.
Well,
And
I'm
then
pretty sure
one
if you
day,
didn't know about Brawl from like E3 or Andrew, I'm pretty sure you found out about like in I remember a few Game Informers had a few like articles dedicated to Brawl.
never had Game Informer back
Really?
then. I got Game Informer recently,
Wow.
like at least maybe 2 years ago. Or a year and a half ago. Yeah, I got Game Informer really recently, so I had no information. Yeah, the only information I get it from is either you or Andrew.
That is
That's
true.
where
I'm
I
like the
could
one
get
guy
it.
you go for whenever like you need like gaming news and stuff like that.
Well, nowadays, but before, see, when it came to like days that were a certain during summer vacation, Uncle Lucho or Uncle Dovia would watch me a lot.
Oh, and Andrew used to come along.
If I went to Uncle Lucho's house, then Andrew was there. But if I
Oh,
went to Uncle Dovia, oh, I didn't go to their house, but I would go to the diner or like their deli.
I remember the
Uh,
deli.
Yeah, and I would stay there. But one day, I think it was like a weekend, my parents were doing something and went to I went over with Andrew and he said, You know about Super Smash Bros. Brawl? I was like, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, what's that? He pulls up the game and he says, Okay, we're gonna play. I need help with something, but let you get used to the game itself. So I'm playing, it's like, oh, it's like Melee. And then he brings the Smash Ball, and that's when my mind was blown. Super attacks for basically every character.
That I honestly can't. I honestly could agree with you on that. The Smash Ball was probably the biggest change to Brawl. So
Yeah.
that's how you. So that's how you pretty much found out about Brawl, or that's really it.
Well, yeah, and it's also like when I first saw like the character select screen, I was like, it's even bigger than Melee.
Sonic.
That's the first thing that caught
Sonic.
my eye. That was the first thing. Actually, no, it wasn't the first thing that caught my eye. The first thing that caught my eye was Link, mainly because at the time,
He looked
what's it
incredibly
called?
detailed, right?
No. Andrew hadn't unlocked Sonic yet.
Oh.
Because Andrew, the way he was, decided to make the game the most difficult for himself and decided to do the entire Subspace Emissary, which is the first time hearing about it, on Intense.
Ooh.
So he was doing the entire thing on Intense, but he had unlocked Toon Link, Wolf, and Jigglypuff. Speaking of those, fuck Wolf. Unlocking him was
Yep.
really fucking annoying.
Yep. Wait, did you use the Subspace Emissary trick, or did you like actually do it like the legit way?
Subspace, you mean the cheap way? I did it the legit way, which is Subspace.
Oh.
The cheap
Wait.
way is
Ooh.
setting the matches. No, I didn't do that. I
Oh.
got it through Subspace.
I'm not gonna
But
lie though, that Wolf kicked my ass the first couple of times I went up against him.
and like setting it up to do it again and again, it gets really annoying. It's
Yep.
really annoying. But anyways, like he needed my help to beat Taboo on Intense, which I did like last year. Because like I was playing Brawl for the first time with the new setup of the room and everything.
Yep. Were you
And
going
it's
like
like
Game Boy controllers, or were
I
you going
saw
like Wii
Sonic
remotes?
and my jaw dropped. I was like, he's in the game? So two things went to my mind. One, Sonic's in Smash Bros. And two, why have I not heard of this?
I'm pretty sure I told you about it because I remember. Okay. This is kind of like jumping the gun, but finish your story. Then I'll go into my story. So
No, you did not tell me anything about it. The first thing I heard about it was from Andrew because I never heard of the game before. I never knew Andrew had it. I never knew of its existence. I just knew about Melee. And yeah, I guess you could say the most memories I had were probably with Brawl because that's when and that's when Kyle comes in and we'd play Brawl. That's when we'd play online. And that's when we more or less got together a lot. The
Yup.
trio. It was in Brawl. Yeah, we'd go to Melee occasionally, but Brawl was where it was for us.
Yep. But okay. So getting to my story, then we'll talk about like, do we hate Brawl? But so my story with Brawl. Like I said, I remember seeing it at E3. It blew my mind. Then I remember seeing the trailer with Solid Snake. I'm just like, who the hell's Solid Snake? I'm pretty sure every kid at the time didn't know who he was because they haven't played Metal Gear. But besides that, I remember hearing bits and pieces of it. I remember this one issue of Game Informer that I think I still have. It had like this whole entire article dedicated to Smash Bros. Brawl, and they show off the whole character roster. And I remember seeing him somewhere in the back. It had Sonic. So I'm just like, wait, Sonic is gonna be in the game? Sonic the Hedgehog. It blew my 8-year-old mind. It was amazing. It was just awesome seeing Sonic in Smash Bros. So I knew that he was gonna be my first character to play in the game. Then I get the game. He's not unlocked. No, but let me tell you about the struggle of getting to play Brawl. So the day Brawl came out, I had it pre-ordered. I went to the Toys R Us to pick it up. So I get the game, and a lot of stuff goes wrong that day. So there's traffic on the way home. My dad wants me to get a haircut. The first haircut place we go to takes forever, so we have to go all the way about like an hour and a half just to get it. I finally get it, and by 6 o'clock I get home, and it's a Sunday. Brawl comes out, I believe. So I get home at 6. I only have like 2 hours to play the game, and my God, those 2 hours were amazing.
You know, when I think about it, Sonic appearing isn't really that surprising now.
No, I mean, yeah, now it isn't really surprising, but then again, back then when what's it called? When Sonic and Mario were kind of still a little bit like rivals, like they had like the how you say like the '90s feud going on. It was kind of amazing though seeing it because this was technically the first time Sonic and Mario met, where both of them could beat the crap out of each other.
Yeah, check the program.
Oh, what do you mean?
The software is it up yet?
Oh wait, no, wait. Okay, yeah, just So I'm pretty sure you guys just wonder what happened a few seconds there. Just don't mind it. Just really don't mind it. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, but back to the topic. When I think about it, Sonic being in Brawl isn't all that surprising considering Mario and Sonic the Olympic Games came out a year. Well, actually,
Yeah.
no, like a few months before,
And
actually, like
plus
two
also
months.
you had Sonic and the Secret Rings which came out back in like 2006 or 7 on the Wii. You had the ports of Sonic Adventure 2, Heroes on the GameCube consoles.
Yep.
Not Nintendo consoles, but I mean, yeah, but then again back then it was still really amazing seeing Sonic, especially Solid Snake in the game.
All right, so now we shall talk about our characters and how we felt about the game. Maybe you should go first with your character roster.
Let's see, my five mains for the game. Sonic, Pit, and I'm ashamed to say this, Meta Knight, even though how broken he is.
SS tier.
Yup, I'm pretty sure you guys know about this, but the tier list for the game, I don't really care about tiers. I just care if whether or not you know how to
The
utilize
tier
the
list
characters
was
to
true,
their
though.
fullest extent.
The tier list was true, though.
Yeah, but the
was-
one thing I could agree on that for the Brawl tier list, Meta Knight has his own tier, the double S column. And
SS.
honestly, I could see that Meta Knight was really
All aboard
broken.
the SS broken.
Yep. So you had Sonic, Pit, Meta Knight. I guess you could technically count Mario. Mario's kind of like my old reliable. I was good with him in Melee. Might as well continue being good with him in Brawl. And honestly, I guess you could not really Lucario, but I actually kind of forgot. So those were like my four guys I always went with.
For me, obviously, Link. And from there, I didn't know where to go because Roy was my second main, actually, one of my first main characters. And it's like, I was just shocked that he wasn't in. Same with Mewtwo, even though, like, Dr. Mario, I wasn't all that surprised. I mean, like, I knew Dr. Mario was Mario, so I wasn't that surprised with that. Same with Young Link and Pichu.
Yeah, well, technically, Young Link was replaced with Toon Link and Pichu. Thank God he didn't come back.
But, no, the thing is, when you play Pichu, you realize how powerful Pichu is.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that, but still, though, I'm at least glad
And,
Pichu was
yeah.
gone.
Yeah, and then we go with the theory that
Yeah, that the
evolved
Pikachu
into
in
this
Brawl
Pikachu.
evolved from the Pichu in Melee, but still, it's
Yeah.
a theory.
Yeah, but I'll stick with it. But anyway,
a game
so
theory.
Shut
Thanks for watching.
shut up. So anyway, it's more or less it was Link, and then from there, see, for me, I've always been into swords and just swordsmen
I could
or
tell.
swordswomen. So from there, I went to Link, my next character. Well, it wasn't necessarily a swordsman, but it became Mario, Pit, Marth, and from there, it just went with random with characters. So probably if I were to choose a fifth, it would most likely be Fox.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Fox is really good in Melee. Not Melee, Brawl, blah.
Different game,
Yep.
different time. But should we move on to Project M?
First, let's talk about whether or not we like the game. To the point, I don't hate it, but I don't love it as much as Melee.
See, I absolutely love it mainly because of the whole story feature and because I'd played Melee and almost completed it to the point where all that was left to do in Melee was get all the trophies. I had beat classic mode and adventure mode on all difficulties. I had completed all events, unlocked all maps, all characters, mastered every
So there's
character.
nothing else to do.
There was nothing else to do. So for me, I love Brawl.
Yeah,
Mainly and
well,
the
okay,
one
good
thing
one.
that sold Brawl for me, online multiplayer.
That is
The
true,
fact
which
that I can
was sort
play
of
with
broken.
Yeah, it was broken, but I'd rather be able the ability to play with someone online than having to wait for you to come over on a weekend.
That is true.
So, yeah, for me, I loved it mainly because I had played Melee to the point where I just wanted something new.
Yep. And for me, Brawl, like I said before, I love it, but I don't hate it. Why I love it? Oh, I mean, I love it, but I don't love it as much as Melee, and I don't hate it as much as everyone else gets on. Why I love it? Because, for one thing, the character roster. One thing Smash is always good with is, of course, the character roster. Another reason was, well, I guess you could say like the fighting mechanics, even though they weren't as fast as Brawl, not Melee.
Melee.
Yeah, I know. That isn't really a bad thing because it gets you more, well, how can you say, adjusted to the fighting style because it isn't as fast as Melee, thankfully, because, I mean, even though Melee is a great game, not gonna lie, though, it gets really, really fast at times.
Yeah, and it's to the point where you don't know what's happening. So I guess the slowdown pace was kind
Yeah,
of good,
it was kind of good, but also the same time it was kind of bad, though, because...
especially when it came to the multiplayer where the
Yep.
slowdown becomes super slow
Yep.
motion.
But you know, also Tenam is really bad though because for one thing, since the combat's a lot more slower, it's harder to how you like rack up combos with characters, and plus another issue, the floatiness.
I was actually perfectly fine with that. It made recoveries felt it felt harder to kill people, which made the matches go on for longer, which I kind of liked because when it came to online, you normally got one good match out of like the six you tried,
Yep.
and it just felt good to have those long matches because after that, we tried getting other matches in and it just wouldn't work. So
Agreed.
the fact that I got that one long match in with the floatiness, I was fine.
Yep. Plus, I'm not gonna lie though, I had some really, really fun times whenever my friends and you came over. We played some Smash Bros. Brawl. It was a really great time. And you know, this is kind of late to get into it, but you know, Smash Bros. Is just one of those series where it's the best when you play like with friends sitting with you side by side. I'm gonna be getting to like more on that later, but I mean, for now, we could both say that whenever you have a party, we pop in Melee and we just play the hell out of it.
Then 3 years later came the revolutionary Project M.
Yup. So yeah, time to talk about Project M. Even though this isn't official, not gonna lie though, it makes Brawl even more fun.
You know what? I feel you can say Project M was semi-official because if anything, it was definitely an influence on the Omega form.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh yeah, that is true. But also,
Well,
weren't
having
some of the
flat
moves from Project
stages.
M kind of adapted into Smash 4?
I don't know of moves, but I think similar control schemes.
Yeah.
But I don't want to say it's official because it really isn't. But you could tell the latest one was uh, heavily influenced by Project M.
Yep. So Project M is basically Brawl both melee physics. So if you didn't think Brawl was
And a bigger
fast enough,
roster than Brawl.
yeah, and some expand. So they brought back some characters like Roy and Mewtwo. The stages were I think reduced, but they also added a few new ones like Skyloft. I think even the cast from Castlevania,
Yes.
which kind of makes me wonder why hasn't Simon Belmont been in the Smash Bros.
Because that I don't know.
That'd actually be really cool. But yeah. So I mean, Project M, it's free, and plus also some characters got some new costumes, which I'm not gonna lie, looks really cool.
And characters that weren't broken before became broken. I'm
Yup.
looking at you, Link.
Oh wait, did you see a new update for Project M?
No,
Oh, they gave Sonic a beat costume.
a beat
Remember
costume.
from Jet Set Radio?
A beat
A
costume.
beat costume. It makes you want a new Jet Set Radio game, right?
They should make a new one. Future was fun.
They really should, but still, then again, will people buy it? That's the real question.
You hear about games similar to Jet Set Radio coming out?
Oh wait, what's that?
Hover. It's made by one of the people who made
Oh
Jet.
yeah, I heard about that. Did you know gaming?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So okay, we're getting really off topic. Now, time to talk about the game that has pretty much the whole internet uproaring. Everyone's cheering. People have been saying it should be nominated as the game
And
of the
me with
year,
mixed
and it's really that
opinions.
little hope of light that we needed, especially around this time. The new Smash Brothers, Smash Bros for Wii U and 3DS.
Which came out 3 years after Project M.
Well, yeah, 3 years after Project M, 6 years after Brawl. Now, I remember last year, I was on the bus going home from school, and I saw the trailer for new Smash Bros. Oh my gosh.
Huh.
The hype train lifted off after the first few seconds.
That was
As-
you.
Yep, as soon as I saw, what's it called, like the Smash Bros. Emblem come up with the flames, I was like, yep, Smash Bros. I'm done. Nintendo, take my money. Just take it, please. But yeah, seeing the trailer, the awesome trailer, the villager comes in. The next thing you know, Mega Man gets announced, and everyone it was just crazy. It was awesome.
Well, don't bring in Mega Man yet, because let's talk about when we first found out about Smash Bros.
What do you mean?
It's like, yeah, Mega Man was announced a little later. It was first just Villager.
Yeah, if you're talking about Mega Man, yeah, he was announced. What's it called? Like, I think it was right after the trailer, actually.
Was it?
Yeah, it was because I remember E3. It was Villager was in the first trailer, then it was Mega Man afterwards, and then it was Wii Fit Trainer on the like the ground floor, like a random trailer.
I thought it was a little after.
No, it was like directly after the trailer. But as soon as Mega Man was announced, I'm pretty sure everyone got got like the biggest Smash boner and was willing to do anything for the game. Because if you could tell, Mega Man's being really neglected.
Yeah, well, it kind of died off, to be honest.
Yeah, kind of duh, but still, though, just give us one last Mega Man game.
Well,
Just,
that's where
just
Mighty Number 9 comes in,
yeah,
but
but then
first
again,
today.
that's another discussion for another day. But yeah, so you got the trailers. Let's see, you got what's it called? Villager, Mega Man, Wii Fit trainers. Then you got the Rosalina trailer. Then you
Whoa,
got
whoa, whoa, whoa,
what?
whoa! You're forgetting a certain other character before Rosalina.
I kind of forgot the trailer order.
Little
So,
Mac.
oh yes, right, Lil Mac. Then you got Lil Mac, which I'm not gonna lie is probably one of the most OP characters in the game.
Yeah, you can't really say characters are OP yet. It's kind of still new. The,
Yeah, true.
the
But I mean,
full,
so from what I've
complete
seen,
roster hasn't been fully released yet because DLC counts.
yeah, true. But still, those from what I've seen, though, Lil Mac is really, really powerful. But then you got Lil Mac, Rosalie, you got Lucina, and Robin. Then you got what's it called? Who was that? Greninja, which honestly I did not see coming. And you got the one another mascot that everyone was going crazy about, Pac-Man, who had probably the most
Oh,
speculation to be in the game.
yeah, and the off, off to the side trailer, like it wasn't really announced.
Yep, I think with the Pac-Man trailer was announced after the Smash Bros tournament at this E3.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, then you got the one character that I wanted in the game like ever since it was announced, Shulk.
Well, actually, first you got the leaks, and that's when you heard about Bowser Jr., Duck Hunt
Yeah,
Dog.
Bowser Jr. I
So,
honestly did not see coming.
yeah, I kind of wanted him to be in. I
I
wasn't
wanted him to
expecting.
be in, but I mostly wanted Shulk.
I wasn't expecting the clown car though. I was kind of expecting, Shadow Mario to appear.
Yeah. Plus, also, this is something off topic, but Josh, remember a few years ago when we were making like the ideas for the next Smash Bros? I think it was called like Smash Bros Unleashed.
Yeah, your idea.
Yep. And I was thinking about that back when Smash 4 was about to come out. That some of the characters we put on the list actually made Smash 4.
Some.
Yeah, like Mega Man, Pac-Man,
Hey,
and
we put Mega Man, we put Pac-Man. I remember putting Bowser
I
Jr.
remember putting Bowser Jr. too. Yeah, those three made the final game.
Wii Fit Trainer, we didn't care
No,
about.
we didn't care about. Greninja wasn't even what's it called, like created by then.
Greninja wasn't
So
created.
was Lucina, Robin.
Oh, we also brought Mewtwo back.
Oh
I
yeah, we
remember
brought
that.
Mewtwo back. I think we brought Roy. What's it called? But yeah, some of those characters we put on our fake Smash Bros. Unleashed actually made the game.
No,
And
now that I'm in a computer programming class, we should try and make it.
we should try. But either way, that's for another day.
Well, there's still one more character that was on that list that I specifically remember that hopefully might get in.
What?
Dixie.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. There's a chance Dixie might get in, and I think Ridley was even on there too.
But yeah, going back to how the hype came up for you, I kind of just moved away from Nintendo.
Well, yeah, I can understand though because at the time Nintendo was that one company that always was
I
shouted
mean,
at.
like the Wii, nothing interesting was coming out. I wanted
But
to
then
get
you
the
didn't
Wii
find out
U.
about like Xenoblade, Skyward Sword, even though a lot of people hate that. You also got games like what other games? Oh wait, coming to my head,
Other
Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Other M.
Well, yeah, but still a lot of people hated that too.
Yeah, but it's like for me, it's like I kind of moved away from the Wii. I went to the PlayStation, and then I got the Wii U, and I would hear my friends talking about it. I'd hear you talking about it. It's like, yeah, new Smash Bros. I mean, like it is just announcing. I shouldn't get too hyped. Soon as I heard about the Little Mac trailer, my hype went from zero to through the roof.
Oh please, that was the first few seconds of the first trailer.
See, that was you. Like I said, I didn't care for that. But it's like all I really wanted was Little Mac in. Soon as I saw that trailer, which probably is one of the coolest trailers released,
Yep. You were like done.
I was done and couldn't wait for the game.
Okay, I'm
It was
pretty
up
sure we
to-
can all say this that all the trailers for the game were really cool.
Except for the Wii Fit Trainer, which wasn't that
No,
interesting.
Wii Fit Trainer, I'm not gonna lie, even though it was just kind of there, I'm not gonna lie, it was still cool though.
And what other trailer did I not like?
I love the Shulk trailer, mainly because they played the, You Will Know Our Names throughout the entire trailer.
Well, actually, it was a Xenoblade Chronicles medley.
Well, no, yeah, but still, it was mostly You Will Know Our Names. But yeah,
No, it was the medley. It
oh
was
yeah,
the
now that I
medley.
think of it, yeah, they had the remix
It
of
was.
Gower Plains.
I've
They had-
watched that trailer so many times for the track alone. It's the medley.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie though, even though we're talking about Smash, let me just bring up that Xenoblade Chronicles has one of the most beautiful composed soundtracks I've ever heard.
But yeah, I mean, like when it comes to the trailers, I was good for most of them. It's like except for the Shulk trailer because It's like the title of the trailer itself. You knew Nintendo had no choice.
Yep.
Literally, the choice is looks like we have no choice now.
Actually, was the show trailer was it was announced like a few days after that leak came out, which I will say I was really pissed off when that leak came out.
God damn it.
Yeah, because really, that Sakurai put all he can into the series, and one little leak pops up, and all of a sudden, that leak was true, and everything just had to get revealed like nonstop.
See, why do I have people like you and Kyle to fall for that? Like, just ignore it. Don't look
No,
at
you
it.
see,
Don't
I found out that leak.
speculate.
You see, I
Just
found out the
ignore
leak
it.
by accident. What's like, I remember I got home one day, and Game Explain had a video up, and they were talking about the leak. I was like, huh? And I thought it was gonna be like a mini leak, like the Shoal, Choir Boys, and Crom leak, but
Oh, you mean the theories?
yeah, like those. No, but that was actually like a full-on leak, and only one of those came true. So I thought it was gonna be something like that. But then it showed like the whole character roster, and based on that picture, there were a lot of things that seemed wrong with that. So I'm just like,
Specifically, Wario's eye.
Wario's eye, Mr. Game and Watch's hand going over Wario's face,
And the whole Dr. Mario Dark Pit.
Dr. Mario Dark Pit thing, which I'm not gonna lie though, that really did throw me off.
It's like, yeah, I can understand it for balancing, but you don't need it.
You see, I can see Dark Pit, like back then, I could see Dark Pit joining him because, well, Kid Icarus Uprising came out. Dark Pit was a very, very, how would you say, popular character from the game. So they could do
And
something
it's
like,
exactly the same as Pit.
yeah, but they could do something like that. Like they could give Dark Pit like different weapons, like how I expected. Like they gave
how
Dark Pit
about his Dark Staff?
like the Dark Arm. They gave Dark Pit the Dark Staff. Yeah, so I can see
Which
something
is
like
his final smash, where it should be his main attack.
that. Yeah, but Dr. Mario, that was the one thing that threw me off. I mean, Teddy was excited because that's his main, but Dr. Mario? I mean, hell, they're gonna throw in Dr. Mario. Why not throw in Pichu or Youngling again? But really?
Or Roy, which is different from Marth
Yep, that is true.
to an extent.
Well, I mean, right now they have they have 4 Fire Emblem characters. Even Kirby doesn't have that many characters, and Sakurai created Kirby.
Well, Kirby doesn't really have many characters to have. I mean,
Well, I
like,
mean,
yeah,
you could have
I would say Knuckle Joe, but he's better as an assist trophy, in all honesty.
yeah. And also, this is kind of like segueing off. But let me just bring up something that Smash Bros. Series has been great consecutively: the music.
The music and surprising us with the character roster.
Yeah, but the music, just the music, especially in
we
the
have-
melees in the new game, the music has just been like amazing.
Which we have to wait like 3 months for.
Yep, the soundtrack. But yeah, but I'm not gonna lie though, especially the music in Melee, that was my main, how would you say, like leeway into finding out about video game music, because tracks like Mute City and the Fountain of Dreams, which is like the Gourmet Race orchestral remix. Oh.
All right, so when we're gonna go talking about the game, let's start off with the 3DS first, and then move on to the Wii.
Yep, and Josh, I could see you having a really good argument with the 3DS one. So let's let you go first.
Fuck the circle pad. It was, oh my god, I hate.
You know, I'm gonna bring this up right now, but I hear people saying that the 3DS controller works better with the Wii U version.
And those people do not have a GameCube controller.
Yep.
Because playing with the GameCube controller, oh my god, it is absolutely perfect for it.
It was good back in Melee, and it'll still be good back now.
See, for me, the 3DS, it was good in content. The characters were fine. The game modes are fine. What ruined the whole experience? The control.
Yep, I agree with you. The control, yeah.
Circle pad. It's like, no.
You know, it's not really that the circle pad was bad. It's just that, like you
No,
you
the
said
circle
like a
pad-
million
circle pad was
times
bad.
that the 3DS Smash wasn't really built for the 3DS.
Thank you. Told you, Kyle. It wasn't meant for.
Like, you see, this is my
Not
issue with
the
the
only
3DS
one.
version. Like, at first, I was perfectly fine with that. But then, when you get online and you see all the people using Little Max out there who has body made of, like, steel and can shrug off any attacks, you
And
really
the
do need,
lag.
like, something like the circle pad or, say, more precision when it comes to, like, jumping and comboing off of a cliff.
See, I felt the 3DS probably would have been better if they'd given you the ability to use the D-pad as a control.
The D-pad, or say, I know this is kind of like stretching it, but at least make like a little adapter that could like plug in like a game controller, even though you look.
Okay, that's a little
moron.
pushing it, but I
Yeah,
think
or
the
yeah.
D-pad would have made it a little easier. But the circle pad, I could not name the amount of times I've died because of the goddamn
Yeah,
circle
I
pad.
honestly agree with you, like the D-pad, because the D-pad it's more built for Smash, like left, right, up, down. With the circle pad, you could be doing, say, like how
Make
would
the
you say,
circle
like,
pad a C stick.
yeah, a circle pad, like you could be doing, say, a side attack, but the game will register it as a down attack.
Speaking of side attacks, I swear, I probably just have the worst luck, which you've seen before, but
Yeah.
I think I cannot name the amount of times I just wanted to do a smash attack and couldn't do it.
I can agree with you that to an extent, but then again, it rarely happened to me though.
Yeah, like I
Only
think
towards like the end, like say a few weeks before Smash Bros. Wii U came out. That's when like a majority of the flaws start popping out about 3DS one.
and then my major problem would have to be with if it wasn't the controls, it was the stupid ledge. The whole ledge
The
thing.
ledge grabbing, not really an issue for me.
See, you, me, Sebastian, and Kyle, we are all witnesses and we are all victims of being right next to the ledge, but because we were looking the opposite way, couldn't grab it, or it said we weren't close enough to the ledge and couldn't grab it.
Huh.
It's like you can ask Sebastian and Kyle. We died a good amount of times to that, and it was really fucking stupid.
For me, it didn't really happen a lot, but it happened sometimes, especially like in online matches. And I mean to say, the online was improved a lot.
Eh, the lag. The lag was like getting hit by a truck. You think you're going to live. You're not.
Speaking of which, I saw some guy get hit by a car today. it's kind of a weird segue, but when you mentioned some guy getting hit by a truck, I saw a guy get hit by a car, and it was
Where is that coming out of
I
nowhere?
don't even know, but it was bad.
We're talking about Smash, and I was kind of using a metaphor. I wasn't actually talking about someone getting hit by a truck.
It was the guy didn't get hit by a truck. It was by a cop car.
Still,
But yeah, but okay, back to Smash.
back to Smash. So when it came to 3DS, I was just waiting for
The
the
3DS
Wii U.
was more it was more like a little appetizer. Like it wasn't the full thing. It was more of like a sample of what you'll be getting for the Wii U version.
Except appetizers are probably better.
It depends. It depends what restaurant you go to. Sometimes the appetizers you get like a whole entire platter of delicious stuff, and then other restaurants it's just nachos, which isn't bad per se, but still it's less.
Or isn't that good depending on the appetizers. But anyway,
Yeah,
moving on to the Wii U.
the Wii U. But first, before we move on to Wii U, let me just say Smash 4 probably has the best character roster in the whole series.
Yes.
Agreed.
Except there's some characters I can do with Wario. I'm looking at you.
You see, Wario, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, Wario, he's kind of growing on me.
I absolutely, especially in a specific event on the Wii U, I absolutely fucking hate Wario now.
I don't know. The one event I hate him with Wario for the Wii U is the one where you're Jigglypuff and you have to put like Toon Link, Wario, and someone else to sleep.
Bowser Jr.
Yeah, I swear, Wario and what's it called, Toon Link will not stop moving.
See, I hate you and Kyle because of this, and basically everyone else. Because what is hard for you or difficult for you is a cakewalk for me.
And what's a cakewalk
Hard
for me
for
is difficult
me.
for you.
No, not difficult, impossible for me.
All right, so now that we established you've had bad luck, let's talk about the Wii U one.
Which now my opinions are even more mixed than before.
You see, your opinions are mixed. For me, I'm pretty fine with the game. So far, it hasn't really done anything bad to me. I even go so far that I think it's better than Melee.
Question: how much time have you spent on the events?
Events, well, let's see. I say I put a good, like, 2-3 hours into it.
That's why.
That's all you've been doing, though, the events. Why not go, like, Classic?
Because I got tired of Classic when it came to the 3DS version. No
Yeah, but
one
still-
cares for Smash Tour. Going to be honest, no
Oh,
one
yeah,
wants to play
Smash
that.
Tour, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It was really confusing, but I only did just to get a stage.
I said screw that, and I used a freaking golden hammer. I don't care. I played that game so long that the 10-hour, 50-hour trophy or challenges, if they're still there, I've unlocked them already.
Dang, for me, yeah, as far as I know, I put in, like, 26 hours into the game.
I put so many hours into it because of those goddamn events.
Well, you see,
And
you
the-
put in so many hours because that's like the only game you had to play. I have like, let's see, I have Paper Mario, Xenoblade Chronicles, Pokemon, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Smash,
I
and
had Unity.
and
you
the
know how well
day
that
and
went.
they were recording this tomorrow, Kingdom Hearts 2.
You're gonna be busy with that.
Yep.
But yeah, for me, I had Unity. You know how well that went.
Yeah, Unity.
And Binding of Isaac. satisfied me until Smash.
Oh yeah, so yeah, Binding of Isaac, I could say that. But yeah, but even though you have a horrible, miserable experience with the events, don't lie though. Smash Bros. 4 for Wii U is still an enjoyable experience.
I won't fully agree with that. I'm sorry.
Oh wait, what's your issues with it?
Still the ledge problem. The ledge is still a problem.
Really?
And
Because I was playing online a few days ago, and during the Great Smash Massacre of 14, the ledges were really not giving me that much of a problem.
ledges are still a problem for me. Second, when certain moves are canceled. This is probably just me, but like either I have hit my GameCube or I've thrown my GameCube controller so many times that I've put it to the point where some attacks will be delayed, or my controller glitching up on me. But certain moves that would save me just completely cancel.
Wait, which game controller are you using? The old one or like the new one?
I'm using the new custom controller.
Speaking of which, Nintendo, what's it called for a limited edition? Gave us a custom controller. Let me just say, it looks sexy
It's just black.
with the Smash emblem on it, but still, it looks sexy. But anyway, yeah, continue what you're saying.
So yeah, I don't know what it is, but like certain moves would be canceled, like a recovery, it would just cut it off short, or it would do like say a certain character has a recovery, it would do a smash attack, but like there are moments where I don't do a full smash attack where I can still charge it. It lets go of the smash attack for me anyway. Third, there are certain times where I'll do an attack when it comes like specifically comes to mind Shulk or Little Mac. I don't press side B and I would still do a side B attack. So when you add that in events, it kind of puts me in a bad mood, a really bad mood.
I don't know what you did and pissed off the gods, but still, you did something.
I did something, and then probably what I feel would be the most legitimate thing besides the events would have to be the boundaries. The boundaries are fucking.
Oh
random.
yeah, the boundaries. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie because
They're random.
yeah, a few weeks ago I was over at my friend Teddy's house and we were having a 5-player Smash. Let me just say the 8-player Smash is chaotic.
Insane. You don't. It also.
It is insane. If you thought you didn't know what was happening on Melee, oh, you haven't played 8-player Smash.
Unless you play classic.
Yeah, okay, but we were having a 5-player Smash, and I was versing one of my friends, Chris, and we were playing. I think it was let's see, the worst. I think the worst offender will probably have to be the Common Observatory, or what's another bad stage with I think Congo Jungle also has some really bad boundaries.
Like I could name it, like just boundaries in general.
But yeah, back to my point though. Like he was on really low health, and I comboed him as Sonic, like a spin dash. I launched him up in the air. I used the spring. I launched him up in the air again, even further. He was only at, I'd say, 40% health. I killed him. So yeah, the boundaries are really, really schizophrenic when it comes to that kind of stuff.
And also, when it comes to, I cannot be the only one that thinks this, but the boundaries have a set percentage that you could be at.
Yep.
I swear to God, it's like you could go as far as you wanted that boundary before dying, at say like 50%. But the second you hit that circle appear on screen and you're at like a
Sorry, just technical issues. This program apparently wants me to pay money to record more than 5 minutes at a time. So yeah, Josh can
you'll be able to do it a few times in a few years or so, maybe like a year or two. But anyway, it's like you can go like as soon as you're above 100 or more, the second you're off screen to the point where the circle can appear, you're dead. It just kills you off.
Yep.
I can't be the only one that feels that. It's
yeah,
like really
I
dumb.
feel like it's bad, but then again, it isn't really an issue. Like to me, it's an issue, but it isn't like how would you say shoved in your face a lot.
See, it's an issue for me because when it comes to me and my friends, Kyle and Sebastian, our job is come to the point where we piss each other off. So our job is to combo each other to the point where you can't get back on screen. When you get killed off, when you get killed off at 20% because the boundaries were cut short, it's really annoying.
Yep. No, but even though you have a majority of the problems, and well, I mean, for me, I personally love the game. Still not gonna lie, this is I'm gonna say that this is probably one of the most fun Smash games.
Yeah, and also one last problem, which I think we can all agree with: the whole custom controls having to be set to a name.
What do you mean?
The custom controls for the Wii U.
I haven't really looked at the custom controls. I just what's it called?
Okay, so you know how on the 3DS, how like when you set custom controls, it's set it for your 3DS.
Oh yeah.
For the Wii U, it's completely different. You now have to create a name, and the custom controls will be linked to that name. Problem with that? every time you do something, if you want your controls, tap jump not available, you have to select your name.
Oh, okay, I get it. So it links to the name. Like say
Yes, so it's like
oh,
instead of like
all
say
right,
you
go.
go online and you have like your regular name will be player one.
You have to
You
switch
have
your
to
like
go
to the name, right?
exactly. That is dumb. When the 3DS didn't have that,
Okay, I get. But then again, I really don't use custom controls. I'm perfectly fine with the GameCube
yeah,
the
see,
one.
no, no, no. The custom controls that I problem have is no one likes tap jump. No one likes it.
Wait,
It is
tap jump? You mean
really
like flicking up on the control stick?
yes,
I use
yes.
tap jump.
No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't use tap jump.
I use tap jump.
You think you use tap jump. You're just holding up to press up B. You don't properly use tap jump. No one uses tap jump. And if
Yeah,
you
I use
do,
tap jump.
you, sir, need to stop using tap jump and use the jump buttons. They're there for a reason.
I've been using tap jump for like the longest time actually. I'm considering using the jump buttons for like better. How would you say? Better like matchmaking, but still.
Better matchmaking. But the thing is, when you I play with the 3DS so long without tap jump that it comes to a point where I just don't like tap jump. And it comes to the point as well where there are specific of matches where I start panicking and start pressing up B on recoveries a lot. And it comes to the point where I think I could jump then recover, but because I have tap jump, I end up jumping early and not recovering.
Dang.
So controls, just get rid of that. We don't need the name set thing.
I don't know. For me, I'm personally fine with the controls. I've been flicking up the analog stick all my life just to jump. So I guess you could say I kind of got used to it, but also at the same
There are
time.
two buttons to jump for a reason. You don't need tap jump.
But I still flick up the analog stick, and I'm pretty sure I will continue to flick up the analog stick for the next Smash, or unless there is a Smash. But yeah, even though you said all that negative stuff about the new Smash Bros. Game, could you at least say you'll have fun with it if the
When
game
I
doesn't screw you over?
when I don't try at all, like I don't go competitive, the game's good. Soon as I try to do something that I want to do, the game fucks me over all the fucking time. So if I'm gonna say, don't let my experiences affect you.
Okay, yeah.
This all this shit happens to me and me alone.
Yep, yeah. Josh's point of view is mostly biased, like his experiences.
It's not generally biased. Like you've seen it.
You
You've
know, I'm
seen the
pretty sure
bullshit that
IGN would
happens to
love to
me.
have you as a reviewer.
No, the thing is, even if I was a reviewer, I'd still think of it as looking at the other people instead of just me.
Yeah, true, but I mean, then again, IGN really doesn't know how to review. I mean, they gave Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire.
6.5, too much water.
Yeah, too much water. It's still stupid.
Yeah.
All right, but just my little outrage. Let's talk about the stages.
Yeah, stages have always been good throughout the entire Smash
Yeah,
series.
there's no. We kind of neglected to talk about stages.
Well, I mean, like we don't have many memories with the Nintendo 64 one.
Yeah,
Melee, all you really played was Final Destination, to be honest.
Final Destination, Hyrule Temple. I remember Fountain of Dreams because that was like one of the first stages I tried out.
Mute City, probably.
Mute City, yup, Mute's the music. Just I only remember because of the music.
Big Blue when you unlocked it.
Big Blue.
And probably the occasional Brinstar stage with Kraid.
Yeah, that was cool. And then for Brawl, it was mostly just Final Destination, Temple.
Final Destination, Hyrule Temple, Big Blue, Battlefield.
Yep. So I mean, then again, and with
And
Smash 4, I'm not gonna lie, probably one of my most favorite stages from the game, and also the one where I get the most heart attacks from is Orbital Gate.
fuck that stage. I've died so many times because the stage is not set up properly to
No,
the
you
point
see,
where
I got a heart attack from that stage mainly because that's the stage where you fight Falco, and I didn't want to redo. I didn't want to refight Falco, so I was panicking. I was trying my best to avoid him at all costs, just hoping that the stage will probably kill him off. And
Nintendo should really fix that stage.
and whenever something will explode, I always like let like a little scream. And thankfully, yeah. But still, I'm not gonna lie. That stage is really like the effects in the stage are really awesome.
It's cool. It needs to be set up better because when it comes to that part where I guess you're like breaching a bigger ship,
Yeah,
if you're on the lower platform or trying to recover to the lowest platform, you're gonna die immediately. You're dead.
that
Because
is
as soon
true.
as that thing blows up, you're not recovering
Yeah.
because
Or
the
let it blow up, but don't give you not back, or at least take damage away from you.
no, no, no,
Just
no. If
just let it
you're
blow
on the
up.
bottom platform and you blow up, there's when it comes to that part where the ships come by, there's no ledge there.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's a
Yeah.
face through platform. So if you're the lowest platform, you're dead no matter what, unless you get to the higher platforms quicker.
Yeah. So
Which is the only
if you're a
time I
character like Lil Mac, then yeah, you're done.
you're boned.
Yeah, you're
You're
done. Well, besides
and,
Orbital Gate, Palutena's Temple mainly because it has probably like one of the most best music selections in the game.
and the codecs are amazing.
Oh yeah, the the Palutena's guidance.
Waka 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 waka.
Oh, but no, I love the Shulk's ones. The Shulk one though. Wow, it makes it look like a bunch of jokers. Let's not lose our heads though. And also Mega Man stage with the Yellow Devil and plus the remixes that come along with it.
And
Great.
if it the only other stage, which why Gar Plains? It's just a gaping hole. It's literally a gaping hole.
But you got Metal Face.
No, it's a gaping hole in the middle of the map.
Yeah, but so I like Gower Plains though, mainly because Xenoblade Chronicles Medley plays there.
If I'm gonna play Gar Plains, I'm playing
The Omega stage.
Omega stage. I'm not. Only time I dealt with that.
Actually, yeah, we haven't really talked about the Omega stages. Basically, they're the stages with Final Destination.
They're flat stages.
Yeah, there's Final Destination format, like where it's like a flat stage. There's no obstacles. There's you and your opponent duke it out 1-on-1, and yeah.
I just realized we didn't really talk about the events for Melee.
I mean, yeah, I mean the events for Melee were just like little events, like little challenges you had to complete.
Which were 100 of them.
Yep, and then I brought them back. The new Smash brought them back. I'm gonna say Smash 4 has probably like the most hardest events.
With the most no beer sparring match. Fix it, Nintendo. It's broken.
Wait, which one?
No beer sparring match.
Isn't that the one where you have like the two little Max? One is like
3 little Max, 5 lives each. You 1 life, 200%. No.
when was okay? I'm not up to that one yet, so that was just like, probably like a big spoiler.
That's a later mission, but basically, you're little Mac. You spawn with 200%, 1 life, and you have to go against 3 character little Macs, not horde mode. So they're 3 separate AIs with 5 lives each.
Dang. So the character. Wait, 5. Oh.
So they on hard mode anyway. Normal mode, it's 4 lives each. Still stupid.
Yeah.
But,
so they're also hard, but also cheap at the same time.
So if it was horde mode, it wouldn't be a problem because
they go down really easily in horde mode.
They're based on horde mode where yes, you can knock them out easily. The problem is they get invincibility frames when they spawn.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah.
So they spawn, they drop down and get a charge attack on you. You're dead.
Jeez, just damn.
And that was probably This is one of the 2 events that I hated because of hard mode. Second event, Fitness Junkie. Fuck that mission because life hates me.
Isn't Oh, I know that. I'm up to that one. It's with the 2 Warriors, like the 2
giant Warriors.
And your
Wii Fit Trainer.
Yep.
You gotta beat it in 45 seconds.
Yep, I did it. I didn't beat it. I'm up to that mission. The event. It's hard.
It's difficult.
It really is difficult. I'm not really a Wii Fit Trainer guy, so yeah.
But I don't feel too bad because I'm not the only one who feels these specific events are bullshit because everyone in the community, well, most people in the community have had problems with this as well.
Unless you're the completionist, which has done it.
Now, we need it. Fix it.
But I'm pretty sure an update. But but going back to what I said like a long time ago, like when we got into Smash 4, that to be honest, this is really like one of the only non-broken games that kind of came out this year.
Except when it came to boundaries. No, it wasn't broken. It just came to errors that just don't need.
You see, it's just minor things that the game is fully playable though. It's 100% playable. There's no game-breaking glitches. There's no freezing. There's no like random texture pop-ups like AC Unity. But it's a perfectly fine game. It's fully functional, not broken. And this is kind of the stuff we need right now because, as you could tell, developers are putting zero effort into their games. And
Advanced Warfare is creative and isn't that bad. I'll say it again.
I wasn't specifically talking about Advanced Warfare. I'm mostly talking about like games like Ubisoft or EA.
I know you were hitting toward Advanced Warfare.
Yeah. No, I wasn't hitting towards Advanced Warfare.
No, with not putting much effort into it.
You see, Call of Duty, even though I hate the series, but the game is perfectly functional though.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not that bad.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I have no interest in buying the game.
Talking about Smash though, so.
Oh, you're talking about Smash, yeah. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. Smash Bros. 4, it's just one of those games we need that just shows that developers still put a lot of effort into their games.
Yep, and I suggest spend the extra $50 to get the GameCube controller and adapter.
It helps.
It's worth it.
It helps a
It is
lot.
worth it.
Yep.
Though, if you haven't gotten it yet, why you should have got one, you should have gotten the bundle. Two, why don't you have it yet? Three,
Well,
go
actually,
out
no, no.
now.
I could contradict two because if you heard, a lot of GameStops are having shortages on not Wii Fit adapters, game controller adapters, and it's getting really hard to buy one.
That's why you get the bundle.
Well, I mean, then again, people don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, but this is a game where you should
Yeah,
just
this is the
stab
kind
it.
of game where you need to save up
Stab it.
every cent you
Money.
have just to buy it.
Especially because you know an amazing soundtrack with over 600
Amazing
songs.
soundtrack, great gameplay, gonna be fun years to
Mewtwo,
come. Mewtwo,
Mewtwo.
and the Amiibos. We haven't really talked about that.
I mean, like I only have like four of them.
Yeah, but let's just touch on Amiibos a little bit. I mean, Amiibos are basically Nintendo's version of Skylanders, but in my opinion,
Except much better because they're not just used for a set series of games; they're used for multiple games
yeah,
throughout
they're
the
using multiple
franchise.
games, and plus they're not mandatory to play the game, which is one fault Skylanders and Disney Infinity has with them. They're mandatory.
Well, it's not bad because Skylanders comes in a pack anyway.
And they come in a pack, and yeah. Plus they're also like cheap. I think it's like 20 for like three. I think.
Yeah, and
I don't
like
know. I really don't
60
even care.
and like $60 for the game, the set, and like six Skylanders.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't care. All I know is that the Amiibos are kind of overpriced a little bit. But they look cool, and they're not mandatory, so I give Nintendo a thumbs up.
Still gonna get them anyway because they're
Yeah.
just cool. It's like that's the one thing I just want, just to line them up all on my shelf, except the Wario one. I'm still debating
That's
whether or
what
not
I
to get
have.
that.
Right now, I have my Yoshi, Pikachu, Peach, Link, Kirby, Fox, Donkey Kong, Mario, and Samus all lined up.
Fuck you. This is what happens when you spend $330.
323 to be exact.
You still gotta get three more.
I gotta get three more, but yeah. Either way, though,
I gotta get one more. So ha.
But either way, though, so yeah, let's really just wrap this up. Even
Yep.
though Josh has some really, really mixed opinions about the Smash Bros. 4.
Get the game. You'll probably enjoy it.
Yep,
more
get the
than I
game.
do.
I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy it. Get the game,
So,
though. I
gonna say
guarantee
this right now. If you like to see, if you like to challenge yourself like me and I'm just stupid enough to just start on the hardest difficulty, be prepared to take at least a break here and there.
Yeah, but plus then again, it's Smash Brothers. So far, in my opinion, there has yet to be one Smash Bros. Game which has disappointed in a number of areas.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably contradict that, but I mean, other than that, yeah. Overall,
Well,
I
it
say,
hasn't really disappointed. I've gotten my money's worth.
Yeah.
It's just the events.
Yeah.
And come on, the one thing that I have, why not online Smash Run? No one cares for Smash Tour.
yeah, but yeah, I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
Let's
Smash-
end it here.
But yeah, let's end it here though. Overall, Smash Bros. Series probably one of the best game series in a number of areas: gameplay, music-wise, character-wise. Really great way to get some characters more recognition, and overall, it's just probably in my opinion, one of the best game series of all time. Play it for years. Probably will play it for more years.
Second to Pokemon.
Yep. If I have kids, I'm definitely gonna get them into Smash, but that's years to come. I don't want to think about that. Oh yeah, your final thoughts?
Get the game, get it now. If you're watching this video, as soon as you're done, wait till the weekend and get it immediately. Why you don't have it now is beyond me.
Yep, and especially now it's near Christmas time, so I'm pretty sure Nintendo will have like a bunch of bundles for the game. Probably
Yep.
gonna go down to like really cheap
Well,
prices.
actually, no,
like
it's not a bunch of bundles. They'll probably sell out with it. They'll probably sell it instantly.
Yeah, plus it's been one of the most hyped series in the past like decade, probably almost 2 decades, because yeah, time is just flying by that fast. But
6 years. Worth it.
yeah, but yeah, overall Smash Bros. Series, I love the series with a burning passion. I will continue loving it as much as Nintendo puts it out and waits the good amount of years to put out a sequel. But yeah.
And I will continue to rant about the little things that screw me over because they always happen to me.
So yeah, if you like this little impressions video, like, comment, subscribe if you want. I'm Chris.
I'm Josh, and hopefully you'll see me February.
Yep, I think it's January actually.
No, February. Comes out
Yeah,
February.
well, we're spoiling the future plans.
Well, they don't know what's happening February.
Oh, yeah. Either way, though, yeah. Peace out, peoples. Bye-bye.
Bye!